Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy. I'm sorry if it's loud. I'm on the freeway right now. I'm on my way to Vegas. On my way to EDC 2026 30th anniversary, bro. I am so excited, dog. I've been going back and forth about my excitement because low-key I'm a little anxious about everything. Like, it's 3 nights of fucking raving, you know, and I'm no experienced raver or anything. I'm planning on wearing a hot, nasty costume. Hot as in like sweaty, you know, like not sexy, but I mean anything I wear. Anyways, so yeah, I'm a little anxious about like keeping up all 3 nights, but honestly, I think I'll be fine. Like, I'm kind of goated at this shit, and I tend to adapt and evolve and just kind of do pretty fucking well at everything I do. I'm just kidding. I don't know. It'll be fun. It'll be cool. I know it'll be fun. I've been listening to EDM like the entire way here. I'm driving from Utah. I don't know if I've ever said I live in Utah, but I'm driving from Utah, so I'm probably, I don't know, like 1/3 of the way there. Yeah, just thinking about the trip, listening to EDM, getting hyped for all the people I'm going to see. I went last year, but I only went one day. It was kind of a last minute thing, so it was still a lot of fun, but I didn't really get as much out of it as I could have, so I'm going to make up for that now. And I figure out, since I'm on the road, I might as well record. I don't have a thing to hold my phone up, so I'm kind of just holding it in my hand right now. I don't even know if like I can even be heard well, so I might not even post this if you can't hear shit. With all of these videos I've posted, they're unedited, so I mean, I guess that's pretty obvious. And it's not just because I'm lazy, even though that's most of why I do it. I don't know, it's just funny, like, in my head it's like a journal, right? Like, I'm journaling in a way, but just on video. And for the whole entire planet to see, for ones and ones of people to look at it and view in awe. But I don't know, I think it's better if it's just raw footage, you know, just like me posting without having to edit anything. And I don't have to edit anything, which is like double win. So I might have to switch arms though. I'm getting tired. It's been 2 minutes. I don't know what else is going on. I know this is road to 1 mil, and kind of like that's the idea. But I mean, realistically, it's probably going to take me like another 10-15 years to get $1 million. But I don't know, if I'm posting like videos for that long, that's kind of cool. Let's see, I have streamed Invincible. I don't think anyone watched it. I don't even remember how long I streamed for, and I think it cut off like halfway through and I didn't even notice. But it's on my channel as a video right now. I'm probably going to take that off. I don't know if I want to I do want to post Invincible gameplay, but I want to post like an actual video of like kind of like some of my thoughts and playing the game, and I don't know, I'm trying to get better. It's a game I actually feel like I'm kind of decent at, so it would be pretty cool to get better at it, and like to a point where I feel like I can go to like tournaments and shit. But honestly, I'm not really too worried about that right now. If I never like win any tournaments or anything major, it's not a big deal. It's just for fun anyways. But it's just one of those things, you know, where it's like you almost think you could, so you kind of want to try, but dude, people are just like autistically fucking good at fighting games that sometimes I just think I don't even have a shot, you know. And they just put so much time and effort. And like I played fighting games for a minute, but never seriously. But it'd be cool to, I don't know, really get good at. So we'll see. I'll definitely stream it more when I get back. I'll try to maybe post a video a week of something. I mean, of me playing a game or giving thoughts about stuff. Because, dude, I don't know if anyone has seen the recent season of The Boys. Well, I don't even think anyone's watching this shit. But anyways, dude, The Boys season 5 is fucking horrendous. Like, I'm not trying to bandwagon. I went into the season 1 to like it, and honestly, I did like the first episode. I watched the first episode, and I was like, okay, well, this actually might be a fire season. Like, a lot happens. Egg Train gets fucking slimed, but I mean, it was all the time. Everybody knew he was gonna die, like, and that's kind of his arc. But it was in a good way. Like, it was a way that made sense, and I honestly think they actually did something good with. And then the rest of the season, I guess they just lobotomized lobotomized themselves and decided to keep writing whatever the fuck came to mind first, because it doesn't seem like anything was planned out. There is barely any story progression, and when it does, when the story does progress, it doesn't make fucking sense. I'm trying to I could go into each episode about something I don't like, but I'm just gonna talk about the most recent episode. So this is the boys talk segment. So if you're done listening or you don't care, tune out now. But season 5, episode 7. Honestly, I don't want to say it was the worst episode because there've been some bad episodes this season. Like there was one episode that was pretty much just filler. And I feel like you could almost remove it entirely and it would not make a difference. But episode 7 is bad, man. Like they're just constantly side questing the boys, and I don't know. Hold on, I gotta turn. It's in my left hand and I need a signal. Sorry. Anyways, I'm trying to. There's just so much happening, right? It starts with like this big opening song from Oh Father, and I actually like Oh Father. I think he's one of the better additions to the cast this season. I can't really think of a lot of other people that have been added, but he actually seems like, I don't know, maybe he's genuinely devoted to Homelander, but it does seem weird that anybody would be genuinely devoted to Homelander, because he's fucking insane, and like all of this is so sudden. And that is another thing I don't like. I just don't like how, I mean, the show is constantly with the sex jokes, like the dirty, this is like a cum rag filled with cum and hot dog juice. Oh, I remember when I had hot sizzling meat sausage insertion into fucking Goldilocks. Like I don't know, bro. Like there's so much dialogue like that. It is genuinely tiring. Like it's not funny, and the boys' humor, like we're so used to by now, it doesn't seem necessary. Like it'd be one thing if one or two characters were like that, but every character is constantly making sex jokes. I think a couple episodes before, with Starlight and Huey like on the hood of a car, and they were looking at clouds, and then like trying to, you know, like I don't know what do the clouds look like, that dumb couple shit. And then Starlight's like, oh, that looks like Big Bird sucking another Big Bird's dick or something like that. And I'm like, why do you have to ruin everything? Like every nice moment in the show gets fucking ruined by something, bro. Like, oh, that was in this episode. I think it was this episode. I don't know. Sage, who was the worst character, but I fucking hate Sage, dog. She's horrendous. Oh, also, I took the screen protector off, so hopefully the camera's better now. Because there was a crack in the screen protector and it was going directly through the camera, so it looked kind of fucking weird. It kind of looked cool sometimes, but it looked weird. Anyways, I took that shit off, so it's better now. Anyways, Sage was the worst character, the dumbest, smartest person I've ever seen in fiction, and just overall insanely frustrating. But you know, they have this nice little talk, Frenchie and Sage. And Frenchie's like, "Oh, you don't understand love? Well, nobody does." Share. Isn't that what Gambit said? Anyways, and it had this little heart-to-heart, and it actually convinces Sage to stop being a fucking worthless, irritating character. And then she ends the scene by like lubing up a fucking dildo, getting ready to like put it in her southern parts, if you know what if you're catching my drift. No, she's gonna put this thing in her vagina, and it's like not funny at all. It completely ruins the sincerity of the scene just for this shitty fucking joke of like, oh, now she's gonna masturbate with the Starlight fucking dildo. Like, where did she get this? Like, did they just go to the store? Did they Amazon this shit? Like, sometimes I wonder how they're getting these things. So she continued to be horrendous, and they have this plan of just pumping up Kimiko with fucking radiation. So I'm sorry I curse so much. I know I mentioned this before, but like I'm like just bad at speaking, so cursing are crutch words. Words are hard. Cursing for me is just like saying or like or whatever, but just before a word. Anyways, actually fuck that. I'm not sorry. Fuck you if you don't like me cursing. I'm just kidding. If you're watching this, thank you. Anyways, what was I saying? Sorry, I kind of got a little sidetracked there. Oh yeah, they're just pumping her up with radiation in hopes that she becomes like Soldier Boy and gets a fucking wiping Blast. Which, I mean, yeah, I guess at this point, so many plans have been thwarted by, like, pure retardation that they have nothing else to do but this Hail Mary-ass idea. Which, I mean, if they have Sage, like, it does make a little bit of sense because she's the smartest person ever. I guess. Like, so they say. I mean, that's what they're telling me. But if you had told me that, I think she's a fucking moron. And I mean, that's kind of interesting. At least Kimiko's, like, not talking. Because whenever she speaks the rest of this season, it's kind of like the most insufferable sound you could hear. Sorry, I got a merge and I'm kind of locked in right now. All these people just, like, hella moved over. Am I supposed to move over? No, they're staying in this lane. I should have just gone ahead. Like, tripping a little bit, bro. I'm good though. Just going. Everybody's braking. Everybody using their brakes for some reason. Anyways. What else goes on? They have a little side of, like, MM and what's her face, Starlight go to do something, I guess, and they're at the VOD studios and they're gonna see people die, so they save them. They just waste so much fucking time in this show. Like, this is the second to last episode of the entire series. Like, you'd think we'd be wrapping up some plot lines. You'd think we'd be, you know, making some actual fucking progress. I imagine the finale is only gonna be an hour. But at this point, it needs to be, like, a whole nother season's worth of content. Because nothing has happened this season. This is easily the most terrible season of The Boys. And it's very sad because when like, season 1, when this shit first came out, I loved The Boys. It was like my favorite show, and I was younger, so I was like, oh, edgy. Oh, boy, man, what the fuck, you know, when I was like a teenager watching it. But now, like, it's just sad, bro. It's just, like, gotten sick and old and not funny. Like, things will actually make me, like, kind of chuckle every once in a while. And it tells me that, like, maybe there is someone with a functioning brain writing some of these jokes. But a lot of the jokes just seem forced in and unnecessarily, like, sexual. Like, yeah, I get it, that's the humor. But when everybody is constantly saying that, it's just not funny. So they get on the side plot. I don't know. I can name, like, all the dumb shit that happened in this episode. Because it's mostly the episode. I'm trying to just talk about the big things. So, like, MM and Starlight's plot is completely pointless. It's just basically recruiting. Like, if you took out anything that was actually of substance, they gave a backstory to Mother's Milk, which is like, at this point, we don't give a fuck. We want to see Homelander die. Like, we want to see the show wrap up, bro. I don't give a fuck why Mother's Milk is name is Mother's Milk. Like, we could have answered that question 4 seasons ago. I kind of just accepted it at this point. I don't need a backstory on why Butcher is oh, he's actually kind of a messed up guy. Like, oh really? Oh really? I didn't know that. You mean the guy who killed his dad at the fucking beginning of the season is a little, like, has a few screws loose? Really? I'm glad we had this dialogue to tell me about that. Okay, it's kind of clearing up a little bit. I can cruise control this bitch. It's just so pointless. I'm like, why are we doing this, bro? What are we accomplishing here? This is fucking trash. This sucks. I don't even, like, I want to watch it because I'm hoping it gets better and I want to see how things unfold. And after episode 6, I thought things would genuinely start unfolding in episode 7. But it just keeps going. It just keeps going in this, like, senseless trajectory. And it doesn't stop. Like, they never stop. Is 90 the max on this thing? Oh, shit, my bad. I'm not trying to, like, speed up or, like, go crazy fast. Anyways. It's just so frustrating, man. Like, I want to see the show end well. At this point, it's over. Episode 7 fumbled it. Episode 8 is not going to save it. They're going to be bum rushing everything, tying all the loose ends in, like, one scene. You're going to have a scene where the Deep dies. The scene where, you know, Butcher and Homelander maybe talk for the last time. Butcher and Homelander are both going to die. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if Homelander doesn't die. If they just decide to instead, like, get rid of his power. Oh, fuck. Cop just turned on his lights as soon as I passed by. He's gonna get me. I'm not even going that fast though. Maybe he just did that to scare him. He's not turning this way. It was on the other side. I think I'm good. Yeah, fuck the cops. Fuck the police. Anyways. What else? I don't know. The show's just just bad. I could go on for like another hour about how I hate it. It just doesn't make any sense. And the episode ends with Homelander flying to their base and finding Sage, or I guess he doesn't find Sage. He almost finds them immediately. He checks the air, or he looks to the air vent where they're hiding, and he can't see through it because it's fucking zinc or whatever. And he's like clearly very intent on going in there and opening it up because, man, the only thing that's made of the thing I can't see through, I wonder if somebody is hiding in there. So he's about to go there, and then Frenchie is like, "Hey, mon ami, come here." And he doesn't say that. He actually does this cool. I mean, like, I don't know. Homelander's powers are weird sometimes. Sometimes he can hear and see. Other times he's like fucking Stevie Wonder. So it's really just whatever the writers are feeling that day. So he like teleports to Frenchie, and like Frenchie's kind of scared. Obviously, I mean, I would be too. And honestly, I thought it was a decent little interaction between them. Frenchie does kind of drop a bar, and it was like, "You've never danced a day in your life. I bet you've never danced a day in your life." And then I was like, damn, that's kind of hard actually. And then he gets killed. He kind of gets off screen though, which I find is like strange. Like he turns on the radiation thing just to fuck with him. I mean, maybe it was like a last ditch at that point. And then there's like a lot of blood, and he crawls over to the, I don't know, cafeteria or whatever, their little lab. And like you can't really tell what happened to him. Like, oh great. Can't really tell what happened to him, but it looks like maybe like his stomach was punctured. Maybe like Homelander ripped his nuts out. I don't know. There was a lot of blood, and it definitely doesn't seem like just the radiation killed him. But you can't fucking tell because they don't show you. They don't tell you. Like death would have had more impact if we saw it, I think. And like it was all one thing. But he's just kind of in a room with Homelander. And then he like you just see Homelander leave. So obviously like okay, yeah, he's killed him, right? Which like obviously we knew somebody was gonna die. I knew Frenchie was gonna die from like day one. Not day one, that's a lie. But from the beginning of the season, right? Because they're really pushing this whole Kimiko Frenchie love story like super hard and like in your face. Like that's all they do. And, like they don't really have any other character traits except like loving each other. Which is cute and all, but it's for a show like this, it's like, yeah, obviously one of them's gonna die. And obviously it's gonna be Frenchie because I don't know, I mean like you can't really kill Kimiko. Like I don't know how you would kill her, bro. Like she's kind of invincible, dog. Other than with the virus, I guess. I mean she's not invincible, but like she just regenerates literally anything you do to her. So obviously Frenchie was gonna die. Everybody knows Frenchie was gonna die. It's not like you had to be a fucking wizard to see that this was gonna happen. So I kind of wish they did it in more of a brutal way. I mean, like Homelander brutalizes pretty much everybody, and he kind of hates these people the most. So you think he would really like fuck them up or something? It's just in character for Homelander. Like if we're gonna have Homelander kill a character, it has to be a fucked up brutal death, in my opinion. I don't care if it's unceremonious. I mean, that's the world, you know. Characters get fucking their head blown off all the time. So why are we pulling punches here? Anyway, he dies. It's a super duper sad. Like everybody's crying because it's so sad. The show is trying to tell you like how sad it is. Like, look, isn't this sad? Like Frenchie's dead. Like I guess. Can we just end the show? Can we be done? Like I don't want to fucking watch this anymore. It sucks. I mean that was pretty much it. I really don't think of any other side plots that happened. Oh, Huey and Butcher like sneak in for 1.1 seconds, and then this brand new soup, this extremely powerful soup who can deactivate your powers, shapeshift, and read your mind, is on the side of Homelander. Big surprise, I guess. Which I can believe that, you know, a fucking psycho killer is on Homelander's side, but since when do motherfuckers get all these powers, bro? Like, I thought it was kind of like limited to one thing per person, at least like somewhat. Like, okay, for what's his name? Like for the stronger ones, sure, right? Like flight and extra shit, like I get it, but like shapeshift, mind read, and shove, like it's like Martian Manhunter, but like more fucked up. And then he just gets one shot at, but he at least dies in a creative way. Like they do some of the deaths well, where like they're not just winning fights by bullshit. even though the choreography is still ass. I don't know if it's always been this ass. I can't really remember that well. I feel like there were a couple fights in season 1 that were actually like entertaining. Like the translucent fight was translucent fight was like always something that I remember being like pretty entertaining. Like fighting an invisible guy, like that's pretty cool. And it shows like it's non-soup beating him up when it's not like sometimes they just be changing how strong the soups are. Sometimes they get shot. Sometimes they're impenetrable. Like why is Starlight immune to bullets, but the cat girl isn't? You know, why can't Translucent get beat up with a fucking crowbar? And Starlight can't get shot. I don't know. I kind of lost my train of thought. Maybe I'm just totally L-tank there. It's kind of a small complaint. It's not something I actually have a problem with, but it's just like there's just so many things. Like the show is so bad. Like I could excuse little things like that if the show was good, if the writing was good. But the writing is so fucking horrendous, bro. It's so bad. And a lot of this, for some reason, I can't remember if it was this episode or the last. I think it was this episode where like Huey just gives up, bro. Huey's like, well, we're fucked. You know that face he does it. We're screwed. Billy Joel, something. Like, Huey, what the fuck, bro? Aren't you supposed to be like the main character? Aren't you supposed to be the heart? Aren't you supposed to be like the hope and light of the group? And you're like, oh guys, I guess we're done. And then Butcher's the one giving a speech. I'm like, it should be you. It should be you saying this. You should be the one that's still hopeful and good. That's your whole thing. Like this mixed messaging. I'm like, oh, Butcher's this bad guy. Butcher is totally wrong. And I know there's like complexities and character depths and layers and all that, all those words. But Butcher's supposed to be like, you know, the fucked up asshole who's like willing to do whatever to kill Homelander. And I think Huey's supposed to be kind of like the anchor and like the heart of the group. And it just gives up. And it's like all on Butcher to convince everybody. Starlight's fucking giving up. And MM convincing her to be good. Like, I don't know. It seems like they wanted to make Huey, like, they had this whole speech a couple episodes ago. He was like, well, life is 90% how you react and 15% will and 13% luck. Fuck, I forgot the song, the fucking Fort Minor song. Power of Will. Fuck. Anyways. And he's saying like all this good, like optimistic shit. And then the next episode, or like 2 episodes later, he's like, well, we're fucked, guys. We give up. We're done. We lost. That's it. Like, no, that's not. Why is Huey even in the show, bro? If he's not going to be the hope of the group, if he's not going to be the one that's like, no, guys, we can't give up, you know? Why the fuck is he here? He doesn't really have any skills. He can't fight. He's not like scientific. He doesn't like do anything except like the bitch work for the boys. But he's the emotional center. Like he's the core heart of the group, bro. And then they just threw that out, and I was like, what? Did they even know what the fuck they're doing? Like, did they even give a fuck? And then the one motivating, what's her name? Starlight. I always forget her name. Is MM. Like, why is it MM? He's been like on this kind of downward, like I don't give a fuck about dying, so I'm just gonna fucking help Butcher out. And then he's like, well, you still gotta do the right thing. That's why they call me Mother's Milk, because I'm the mother that gives the milk to the birds. Like, dude, why are you talking right now? Shut the fuck up, bro. Like, let Huey say this, you know? I don't know. I know, like, Huey and Starlight is supposed to be together at the end, and that's, like, the ending of the show. And that's cute and all, but, like, their relationship pisses me off, and it has pissed me off for most of the show. I just low-key, like, don't like either of these two. I used to like Huey, and then he turned into this, like, bitch who's like, oh, man, I'm done. I give up. I don't know. We lost. But fuck you, bro. Like, now you give up, dog? Now you give up? Like, when you're at the end? Like, just fucking... just die at this point, bro. Like, just keep going and die. I don't know. I'm no writer. You know, I'm not a fucking television person or anything like that. But it just seems like they don't give a fuck and they don't even know what they're doing anymore with this show. Which is frustrating because they used to be good and they had a lot of promise. And they shit the bed with it. So, anyways, that's gonna wrap up. that's my boys season 5 episode 7 rant. I could go on about the you know what? Let me not. I was gonna talk about the Deep. I don't really have too much to say. He's still doing nothing, and driving itself is actually fun and like almost relaxing. But then once you start sharing that with other people, it becomes kind of the worst thing on the planet. It's just trying to get in front, like cut off in front of me, like bro, just we're all passing the same truck, dog. Like there's no need for you to like cut in front of me and then brake. It's fucking stupid. He's already behind me in the first place. Anyways. Yeah, so EDC, the boys, playing some more games. I do want to get some more content on the channel. It's like not just this, because this is pretty lazy, but it just gave me a way to like post things. And it'll be funny to look back at like 10 years and be like, damn, bro, I was posting that at fucking 21 years old or whatever. Cringe alert. I gotta get gas soon and I get pissed. So wish me luck. Maybe I'll see you guys at EDC. Everybody watching, all of you people watching. I don't know, but peace out.